Hello everyone, welcome back. Please comment, rate, subscribe, folks. Comment, rate, subscribe, like the videos. Also share the videos. I want to thank everyone that does like, watch, and share my videos. You folks are the absolute best. Listen, folks, there's a link tree down below. Has the links to all my social media platforms. Please go down there, follow me across all my social media platforms, and talk to me because I'll talk back. Also down there as well as links to all of my YouTube pages. Please go down there, subscribe to all my YouTube pages, and turn your notifications so when I post content, you folks will be in the know. Now, with that said and done and put to the side, I've come to talk to you folks today about the New York Jets' upcoming game against the Cleveland Browns. We are on the road. We're going to the dog pound. All right. We're going to the dog pound and we playing these Browns. All right. So it's going to be very interesting to see how the New York Jets bounce back off of a bad loss to the Ravens, where the defense showed up, but the offense was terrible. You know what I'm saying? Now we're moving forward and we're trying to get a win here. And it's a lot of questions going forward here. So I'm going to start with the offense first, okay? Listen, this offensive line must be better than they were against the Ravens last week. My goodness. Particularly the left side, okay? Fant, Tomlinson got to step up. Now, Fant is dealing with the injury. He's questionable, but from all indications, he's going to play. Listen, they've got to clean it up. Myles Garrett, Clowney, Owosu, those guys are coming for business, okay? And they're not joking around. Myles Garrett's one of the best pass rushers in the league, all right? If you can't get him blocked, Joe Flacco's a dead man. He's a dead man. It's over, okay? Because as we all know, Joe Flacco's a statue, all right? Some people, I guess, just figured out that he can't run. He's not a young mobile quarterback, apparently. Some people just found that out, but we've known that for quite some time, right? This guy's a 37-year-old veteran quarterback. He is not going to run. He gets pressure on him. It's going to be big issues. This offensive line must step up and not play like poop like they did last week, particularly the left side, okay? And if they are playing bad, our offensive coordinator has got to make adjustments, Mike LaFleur, to help those guys out. Because I'm telling you, Myles Garrett is going to be a handful. You look at Joe Flacco. Listen, there's a lot of people blaming Joe Flacco for running for his life last week. I don't necessarily blame him for all the offensive issues, but he wasn't perfect and he could have been better. This week, Joe Flacco has got to get the ball out of his hands quicker. Hit his check downs, just get it to guys in space immediately, okay? And he's also got to be careful as well because Denzel Ward and Greg Newsome are some solid corners for the Browns, okay? They're solid corners in this league, period. If you do some herky-jerky stuff, throwing balls behind guys, wildly inaccurate, they're going to pick it off extremely fast. And you're going to have a lot of issues on your back, all right? We have to make sure we take care of the football in this football game. These corners will take the ball away, and we got to protect Joe Flacco. I also want to see, again, Garrett Wilson. Is he going to get more usage in this upcoming game? You know what I'm saying? What did we take this guy 10th overall for if he's, going to get very little targets, very little snaps? Let's put the ball in the hands of this young guy and allow him to go out there and make plays. When Joe Flacco made a panic throw to him out there, we saw he was able to get the football, make some moves, and almost got a first down. Almost. You know what I'm saying? So let's continue to get the ball in the hands of this young guy that we drafted. Also, Corey Davis, I gave him a call. I said, listen, Corey, I like you a lot, man. I always got your back. These early drops, you got to cut those out, bruh. We need you with your head in the game, early in the game. Let's get things rolling through you offensively. Let's go, man. Make these catches early. And he said, Joe, I got you. I said, all right. Boom, and hung it up. Corey Davis has got to stop these drops early in the game. You're killing critical early drives with those. Get it together, all right? He said he got me. So we'll see what's going on. I also want to see Elijah Moore involved early as well. Tight end, listen, CJ Uzomah, doubtful. He is dealing with a hamstring injury. That may linger, you know what I'm saying? So we'll see what happens going forward with him. But he's looking doubtful for the game. So I'm guessing Jeremy Ruckert is going to be brought up. Again, you're going to have Conklin out there as well. So we're going to be good to go. We're going to be all right in that tight end department. We'll see what the usage is there as well. I want to see Ruckert, get some balls thrown his way too. And I think Conklin is going to find some favorable matchups as well. Big deal here is, can the New York Jets run the football? That's going to be huge to keeping the Cleveland Browns honest. If the Browns can't just pin their ears back and try to take Joe Flacco's head off, it really is going to make things ease in for the offense. get the ball in the hands of Michael Carter. He played a really solid game against the Ravens. You know what I'm saying? He was the best player offensively we had in that game. I also want to see Breece Hall get his carries too. Let's let them feel what it's like when, you know what I'm saying, we're on the ground and we're handling our business as well on the ground, running the football hard. I need us to have a solid running game, all right? You go to the defensive side of the ball. Number one, okay, the Browns front's dealing with an injury. Jack Conklin not going to be playing. They also have an injury to Hubbard as well. This New York Jets football team, this defense has got to find some way to slow down or stop Kareem Hunt and Nick Chubb. These two guys are a two-headed monster, and they run the football crazy. All right, against the Panthers, they combined for like over 180 yards. It was crazy, okay? We have to find a way to corral these guys. And again, our front, so much improved with Carl Lawson, Jermaine Johnson, Michael Clemens. We got all these guys up front, Rankins. Let's get after it. I think this is going to be a big game again for Quinnen Williams. Quinnen Williams definitely made some plays last week. This is his time to really show that disruption that I talked about all off season. Come in here and just blow everything up, Quinnen. Blow everything up. Let them know what time it is. Make them feel your presence on this football field. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking to see, Quinnen have a big game here as well. Again, we expect the Cleveland Browns to really try to run the football hard at us. Also got to be careful about these play action passes I believe they're going to come up with as well because they have such a solid running game. They're going to think, hey, we can bait them into these things. We also got to look out for some screens. Kareem Hunt, that guy likes to come out of the backfield, catch the football too. He's a very complete back. We have to get him covered too within the passing game, all right? We're also dealing with Whitehead as well. He's dealing with a little bit of an ankle injury right now. They're saying he's going to play on it, but it's kind of a we'll see if everything's good to go. So you got to look at him, make sure everything is straight. Again, if he does miss time or decides to sit down, if they sit him down during the game and, he ends up missing some quarters or something like that, Will Parks has been called up to the active roster. And then again, you got Lamarcus Joyner. Lamarcus Joyner has got to play better as well. Last week, he was giving up penalties and he was looking lost in coverage sometimes. He's got to clean that up, all right? Now, Amari Cooper, Donovan Peoples, those are the wide receivers for the Browns. Listen, Sauce is going to be tested. I'm very sure they're going to go after him, and I think they're going to try to do that with Amari Cooper. This is a guy that's a veteran guy, can still move around in this league, can still make plays. We have to make sure, we lock that up, and I think the Sauce is going to be ready for that challenge. He looked really good against the Ravens. He was breaking up passes against Andrews. Really showed a lot of savvy as a veteran, as a young corner in this league. But he seemed like he was a veteran. You know what I'm saying? Upstairs, some of the plays that he was making. So we got to look out again for this wide receiver core. The Browns, they can make plays. They also have David Njoku as well. That's a tight end that's extremely athletic. I'm not saying he's like a Mark Andrews or something like that, but he's a good player. He can definitely get out there and make some plays. So we have to look out for him, and we have to be accountable for him in coverage as well. So I'm looking at the Jets defense, and I'm saying, hey, that pass rush has got to be big, man. We got to get after Jacoby Brissett, bang him around. You know what I'm saying? Get after him and make his day just tough. Make his day tough, and I think that's going to be big for us. And again, with Conklin out, with our pass rush being able to put things together, I think we'll be able to get after him. You know what I mean? So with all that said, I am taking the New York Jets to beat the Cleveland Browns 17-10. 17-10, I'm taking the Jets. I think it's going to be ugly, but we'll get it done 17-10. So comment down below. Let me know what you folks think. You folks have a good one. Peace.